Welcome to the sixth and final lesson in this mini course. In the last lesson, we learned why management and headship positions are not leadership. In this lesson, we will focus on pace setting, pioneering, visionary, catalyst, creativity and innovation, and why they are not leadership. We will learn the following. 1. What each of these concepts mean in relation to leadership. 2. Features of each concept. 3. Why we confuse the concept with leadership. And 4. Why they are not leadership. You can be a pace setter, pioneer, visionary, catalyst, as well as being creative and innovative, and yet not a leader. These elements can be advantageous to leadership, but do not equate to leadership. Let's take them one after the other. Catalyst. A catalyst is a person who precipitates, provokes, or speeds an event or significant change. This can be done as an individual, totally independent of group interest. Leadership is also associated with change. Hence, a leader and catalyst share the ability to start change. Indeed, it is the magic of change. And that's why we sometimes confuse the two. A catalyst can precipitate change for selfish reasons, whereas a leader does so for group interest. There is more to leadership than being a catalyst. A catalyst not be a leader. However, leadership necessarily involves being a catalyst, as a leader must inspire change in group interest. Creativity and innovation. Creativity is the use of imagination or original ideas to invent something. It is the ability of a person or group to make something new and useful or valuable. It can also be the process of making something new and useful or valuable. For the purpose of our discussion, innovation is the implementation or transformation of creativity to competitive advantage. Let's take creativity and innovation as turning new ideas and imaginative ideas into reality for competitive advantage. This is the ability to perceive the world in new ways, to find hidden patterns, to make connections between seemingly unrelated phenomena, as well as to generate and implement solutions. Because they create positive change and compel people's attention and admiration, thus sharing some of its attributes, we may misrepresent them as leadership. Leadership definitely needs creativity and innovation to fulfill its essence in a group. Complex challenges confronting the group definitely require creativity and innovation to overcome them in a most efficient and effective manner. However, leadership is much more than creativity and innovation. Personal creativity and innovation and the ability to inspire, manage, and utilize it in the group's interest are invaluable assets in leadership. Nevertheless, in and of themselves, creativity and innovation are not leadership. A leader may not be creative or innovative in the general sense. However, they normally will inspire or force these in the group as they aspire to deliver on their mandate. They will necessarily develop creative and innovative solutions to the problems of the group as they apply themselves to the problems of the group and involve the group members and outsiders in attaining the quest. The visionary. Visionary refers to a person with original ideas about what the future will or could be like. It means the individual is thinking about the future or planning it with imagination or wisdom. Just like creativity and innovation, being visionary compels people's attention and admiration. Nevertheless, being visionary is not leadership because the vision might be about oneself and not the group. Leadership needs vision to chart the course for the group and continually inspire it. Indeed, like altruism, it could be a definitive feature of leadership. A leader envisions and communicates a desired future for their group. I have come that they may have life and have it more abundantly. Remember, it takes more than vision to be a leader, although vision is a critical asset in leadership. Pace setting. Pace setting is the act of serving as a model to be imitated because of being outstanding in an area of human endeavor. A pace setter in this context is an individual, group, or organization that is the most progressive or successful and serves as a model to be imitated. Pace setting puts you out there, ahead of others. It shines light on you and compels admiration or jealousy, and hence it is confused with leadership. But being ahead doesn't necessarily mean leading. In a race, the guy ahead of the pack is not necessarily providing leadership. However, a team captain may be ahead and provide leadership for teammates as they jog across a mountain range. Accordingly, that someone is setting the pace doesn't make them a leader. They may set the pace while pursuing personal goals. Leaders, on the other hand, pursue the goal of the group, whether or not they set pace while doing so. Pace setting is terrific, but it is not leadership, though it can be a plus to leadership. Pioneering. Pioneering is doing something that has not been done before, for example, by developing or using new methods or techniques. A pioneer is the first or among the earliest in any undertaking. Being first, as in pace setting, puts you in the limelight, and it's sometimes confused with leadership. However, being steps ahead doesn't mean you are leading. You may just be amusing yourself. In attempting to fulfill its essence, leadership might have to pioneer new methods or strategies for the group. An individual may pioneer things for self as noticed in various endeavors. However, since leadership is about the group, leaders pioneer for their group's interest. Why we confuse them with leadership? Being a visionary, pioneer, pace setter, catalyst, or possessing creativity and innovation does not automatically equal leadership. All these entail that one is seeing or starting something new, puts one ahead of others and in the limelight to enjoy the attention and admiration of others. And that's why we confuse them with leadership. But in reality, sharing these attributes doesn't confer leadership. Let's bring it all together. Leading is carrying people along on a journey with defined destination that others willingly want to go. All these other competencies will make the adventure more fruitful and rewarding for all involved. However, outside using them to genuinely serve the interest of the group, they are just another set of human competencies that attract people to you as moths are attracted to fire and light at night. As we wrap up this lesson, here for you are points to ponder. 1. Write the name of a leader, either in real life or a movie character, who possessed any of the capabilities discussed in this lesson. A leader, choose a leader for a capability, or a leader who has all the capability. How did they use these capabilities in their leadership? 2. Write out any individual, real or fiction, that you know who has any of those capabilities. An individual for each capability. How did they deploy the capability? For self or group interest? 3. Now think about yourself. Which of these capabilities do you possess? How have you been deploying them for self or group's interest? What have been your gains and challenges in deploying them for self or group interest? How can you deploy them more to serve group interest? As we round off, provide your answer to these questions in the worksheet. In the next and concluding part of this mini course, I will bring all our lessons together and tell you what to expect in the main course. Thanks and see you there.